Welcome back to Definitely Not Definitive. I'm Ken.
And I'm Bethany.
And we're just a rowdy couple in love that loves reacting to some RWBY.
Yeah, rowdy for RWBY.
This is RWBY Volume 9, episode number 6 that we're checking out today. And you can get early ad-free access to our reactions. You can get a month ahead on Patreon. Links in the description of this video.
Yeah.
You can go to patreon.com/definitely-not-definitive.
That's us.
Yep. And this is Bucky. Now, are you ready?
I'm ready.
So we're going to find out what happened to Jean.
Yeah.
Of nowhere I am undone. Clasping tight on some memories I know they'll be overrun.
It's just a plastic bottle. It's fine. But you popping up scared the shit out of me. Like, the whole effect of like, yeah.
I know, little one.
Inside, a new me, I'm ready, but who will I find? I gotta let go, how could I lose my mind?
Yeah. Bearded rusted knight. Oh no. Now I see everything through his eyes. Okay, at least you didn't see him kill Penny.
Where am I?
It's just clocks.
I know, I hate taking clocks too. Oh no. That's why you don't mess with time, dude.
So this is how he gets in the children.
Mm-hmm. You know, stabbing things with your sword isn't the fix for everything. Shut up.
I thought maybe I'd never see you again. But I knew if I waited long enough, that you would fall. Just like I did.
It's a long time to wait on a rock, dude.
It's really you, right? When I saw you in the market,
Oh,
Jean. It's us. How did you find us?
How are you the Rusted Knight? And when did you get so
Mature. What happened in Atlas? After the rest of us fell?
Oh boy.
I guess we've all got a lot of catching up to do.
She's got 2 relics now.
And with Cinder, the ability to get another.
She doesn't know where the beacon relic is.
Well, there's that to be thankful for at least.
We lost Atlas and the relic.
But we got everyone out safely. Jean said so.
We risked their home to save the relic, and we failed.
Getting everyone out has to count for something.
Yeah.
What good is saving anybody if Salem just destroys the world anyway?
That's how Ironwood thought. You don't mean that.
Are you done? We need to move before the weather turns, or it's going to take us a lot longer to get to safety.
Yeah, sure. I'm gonna take control.
There will be plenty of time to lick your wounds later. Come on.
So, where are we going again?
My village. I still can't believe you made it all the way from the Crimson Keep on your own.
Not on our own. We had help. Oh,
Where's the cat?
I hope the cat is okay.
What cat?
Uh-oh.
That cat!
I found you. Why is it you always find the thing you're looking for in the very last place you look?
Because he keeps looking after they found something.
Oh my! It has been an indeterminate amount of time, hasn't it?
I don't think he's happy to see you.
So, how have you been?
Wait, you two know each other?
Well, they'd have to. From the story.
Oh, John, I think there's a misunderstanding. The cat can get us all out of here.
We don't have time for this. We've got to get to my village. Don't worry. We don't need a guide.
But your friends wanted to go to the tree.
That's where you're letting them take you?
Well, yeah. That's how Alex got out. Right?
You didn't tell them anything.
No, that's simply not true. I
They
told
didn't
them
ask.
plenty of things. A few anythings and lots of somethings.
Can somebody please make sense?
That tree is death. It absorbs you, takes your memories, and turns you into something else. If you go there, it's going to erase you. They call it ascension here. But that's really what it is.
Wait, the tree is what causes ascension?
That's what got the herbalist. The roots of the tree.
Pretty curious that you neglected to mention that.
Oh, excellent penmanship. But you are not from here. It won't do that to you guys.
Oh, yeah? Then what happened to Lewis?
Who?
Alex's brother.
Dun dun dun.
That can't be right.
She had a brother? Why didn't you mention him?
You never asked, silly.
Exactly.
It was always Alex this and Alex that.
We've been following this story the whole time, and it's not even true?
Let's go. I've got a plan.
A lot of good that's done you after what? How many years?
Can everyone please stop? This is a lot to take in.
Huh? Looks like we're stuck at a crossroads then.
Damn it.
Never trust a cat.
Welcome to a thunderstorm. A weather pattern that creates a physical manifestation of a mental or emotional problem. So, we appear to be at a metaphorical and literal crossroads.
How perfectly, stupidly ever aftering. This place really is the pits.
No!
The only way out is to resolve the problem or wait until the storm passes. Let's just get moving.
Ow!
I asked for that.
Where's Yang? And Blake?
Must have had something bigger to work out.
Cross that bridge when we get there.
What do we do? We need to get to that platform.
But how do we take the next step?
Have faith. Use the ropes.
with each other. That's how you get to the next step. Get to the middle.
You know this would go quicker if you make up your minds.
Go to the paw print.
I just don't get how the story is both real and not.
There's some parts
It all
Alex didn't want to talk about.
Just not the way Alex said when she wrote it.
So, what? She just lied?
You have no idea. I waited for you to fall for years, but somebody else showed up first. It was Alex and her brother, Lewis, 2 siblings from Remnant. I told them I was from there too. I was waiting for my friends. Once I started helping them, it didn't take long for me to figure out I was in her story. I was the rusted knight. But things weren't always the same as the book. Like Alex. She wasn't just a little petulant or inconsiderate. She was selfish, cruel. Like this whole world was simply make-believe and the rules didn't apply to her. Lewis was the kind one, the clever one. We went places she didn't mention in the story, like the herbalist. Something changed there. Whatever he said to her, she wasn't the same after that.
Get a bad high.
She lost all trust in us, started accusing us of things. The more I tried to get the story back on track, the more she distrusted me. Was it my fault? Did I change the story? I couldn't even be the make-believe hero. I didn't have time to make it right. The rusted knight drank the poison in her stead. She said she wouldn't let anyone get in the way of her leaving. That she'd do whatever it takes. And then she was gone. So, not exactly my favorite story anymore.
I'm so sorry.
Wait, why don't you trust the cat then?
The cat's role in the Ever After. I figured it out later when the cat came back for me once Alex left. When people lose their way here, the cat convinces them somehow. Either to keep performing their role or to go to the tree and get a new one. The cat calls it healing, but it's manipulation. The cat was never helping Alex or you. Their purpose here is to feed the tree, to keep the cycle going.
How can you be sure?
Because the cat took Alex and Lewis there. But only one of them made it back to our world.
So, what's Lewis now? Where is he?
You all right?
Is he still in this world?
I'll feel a lot
Who is
better
it?
when we're together on that platform.
He died.
There you go. Now you say something about how much
Is
you
it a password or something?
care about her.
Together.
I'm gonna be with her.
Platform. No luck? I'm sure you'll figure it out, though. You're good at that. You think so?
Well, yeah. You've got a really good brain. Okay, that did something. I talked about you, so you
Talk
have
about your-
cat ears.
Feelings.
I think your cat ears are cute.
There you go. Speak from the heart.
Nailed it. Even though I don't know what it is yet.
Maybe it's saying things we never said to each other. I
You've always wanted to say.
think you're an extraordinary person. You're always the first to lighten a situation. You act bravely when you're afraid. You do what you say. try to keep up.
I like that you've never been intimidated by me, even when you didn't like me all that much.
I was a little wary of people in general.
But you never gave up on them, even when they hurt you. You never give up. You know what matters to you. Let's make this quicker. Any big truths we haven't dropped on each other yet?
I love you. Ooh.
Did you just think of something that didn't say it?
That can't be what this is about. It's like a cliff. And if I do it, I'm just going to fall.
I think we're already falling.
You're connected?
Just
By your minds?
say it, Yang.
I think I love you.
I love you too.
Aww.
I mean, they have it much nicer than their friends.
Yeah. And then they banged.
Oh, how odd. This time you were in the first place I looked rather than the last.
Jean told us.
Oh, I thought there was more to the story. You're accusing me of something. Same page now.
You're the one who gives afterins to the tree. Why haven't you been telling us the truth?
When afterins get all higgledy-piggledy, I help them return to the ever after, yes. But you're not afterins. I'm not taking you there to ascend. I'm taking you there
Bless you.
because you all have such delightful information for me.
You pretended like you'd never heard of the story when you met us. But Jean had already told you.
I think old Jean's maybe a few sandberries short of a picnic these days. Wouldn't you say?
What happened when you took Alex and Louis to the tree?
I don't know. She had told me she'd take me with her through the door to Remnant, but she tricked me. Just like all of you. You only want to use me in the same way I've only seen others as sources for knowledge and entertainment. Well, at least now I know what not to do.
We just want to get home.
Thank you for this lesson, Ruby, Rose, Huntress. I'll be on my way now. Stay with your friend.
Did we miss anything?
Feels like I've been waiting forever for that. Come on. Hey, there's something I've been holding on to.
Scythe!
It was the first thing I saw when I was falling. Years later, when I finally found it, I knew I'd caught back up to the time of my first.
She doesn't want to know?
Ruby?
Hey! Thank you, Sean.
Don't mention it.
Sean, what did happen to Louis?
I think Alex traded him to the tree in order to leave. And then she wrote him out of the story. Good night, everyone.
And now Lewis is the cat. How? Well, because like how is John the knight? You know, time goes back and it's rewound, and thinking that if that's why he wanted to go back to Remnant without, you know, no, it's not, it doesn't make any sense. But I tried.
But it was a crazy theory.
It was a crazy theory. I tried to will into existence.
Man.
That was a bitch.
Yeah. Sacrificing her own brother.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's what, according to Jean, that's what John thinks happened. We don't know the full story.
True. But it doesn't sound like she was the best of people.
No. Again, according to Jean.
Well, kind of also according to the Curious Cat.
True. He tricked her, yeah.
So.
Yeah. I like the whole, cross the bridge when we get there and they had to finally admit their feelings to one another. It was a little cheesy, but I mean, still, it was nice.
Much rather it be on their journey than on the one that, like, Jean and Weiss were on, where, like, in those sort of, I don't know, waterfall mirror thingies.
Yeah.
Like, Jean sees
Penny.
Jean sees, like, the happy-go-lucky young man that he used to be versus, like, this grisly older man. I mean, he's not old.
Mature, according to Weiss. That was the best
great.
moment of the episode.
But, you know, it's like he's been here and just lost so much time waiting.
Mm-hmm.
He's been here all this time. He still hasn't figured out how to get out of here. That's a little concerning. I mean, if it was as easy as just going to the tree, y'all didn't think maybe he would have tried it by now? I kept waiting to see what they would show us that RWBY would see because of sort of the dark place that Ruby's just mentally, emotionally in right now. And we didn't get to see that. So I don't know if I feel disappointed as an audience member that we didn't see that when we saw Weiss seeing like Atlas burn, Jean seeing Penny, Jean seeing his younger self, and RWBY were not getting the inside track on her mind in this moment. At the same time, that also kind of adds that layer of suspense because we're constantly on the knife's edge of like, is RWBY, like our RWBY, going to come back to us, or are we going to have like RWBY the sad sack?
Yeah, she had no fighter. She doesn't even want to like pick up her weapon. Not happy to see it.
That was interesting with like sort of like everything closing in on her as she looked at it.
Yeah, I think it just brings her back to the fight and losing and having let down Remnant because she like kind of put all the responsibility on her shoulders. So man, we've seen it a lot this season. I mean, this has been the RWBY is beaten down season. Still doesn't make it any easier every time we see like more of her descent.
It was interesting the moment where Yang calls her out to it on like to some degree and saying, you're talking like Ironwood talked. We were recently watching another show. I'm not gonna say much in reference to it because I don't want to give anything away, but we were recently watching another show and we talked about sort of the toxicity of guilt in sort of our post-episode discussion. And to me, that's super relevant to where we are right now with RWBY, and to your point in terms of like feeling like she let Remnant down and that like, she is sort of our hero and she should have been able to save everybody and they're all here and Penny's gone and like the people were saved, but saved for what? I mean, like, if you want to start going down the dark rabbit hole of mental thought, there's plenty to work with in what's been going on. And I think, RWBY fight, flight, freeze, RWBY being in this frozen state right now, she's kind of crippled by her own sense of guilt and letting others down. I really like Jean's bunny deer. Yeah.
It's nice. It's a nice ride. Nice steed.
And it's just like, it's super loyal. I don't know. I feel like he's invested in the story when he hears them talk.
Yeah, about to say, like, it feels like they've been through a lot. Like, I definitely feel like a connection between John and his animal. Like, they've been through some journeys together.
I feel like if I were Jean, I wouldn't want to leave unless I could take my bunny deer with me.
Oh, yeah, for sure. The bunny deer's going through the portal.
Okay.
Yeah. Let us know what you thought about this down below in the comments. And if you want early ad-free access to our RWBY reactions, go to patreon.com/definitely-not-definitive or check the link out in the description of this video.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for watching RWBY with us, but just keep in mind
that our reaction is definitely not definitive.